right. And finally, we wanted to touch on micro rituals. So it's something that we have spoken about already, I suppose, in a way. Micro rituals to me is I talk a lot about rituals, and I jokingly say that I'm a walking ritual because I do. There's a lot of things I do in a day from when I wake up. I have a embarrassingly, the first thing I do in the morning is have a cup of coffee, no matter what time it is, with a little powder in it. And that's how I set my day. And I think I just love that rituals, or micro rituals, as you've been referring to them, which I've stolen, is it's just such a lovely way of supporting yourself. So I think it kind of talks to what we've been talking about as well, which is this choose your own adventure sort of situation, like the permission to elevate your own everyday with whatever it is that resonates with you. So I'll have rituals around I'll have chlorophyll drops in my water in the morning with my coffee, and there's cards that I use, and the crystals are now integrated into that. And then there might be a breath work ritual or micro ritual. And to me, I suppose they're just little habits that to me, I crave them. So I think that's why there's two parts to it, I think. So there's one, I think we live in a world where we're so busy and we're so unconscious of what we're doing. And we're often looking externally for filling our cup, I suppose, and seeking that uplifting energy. And for me, micro rituals and elevating the everyday sort of helps us go, okay, yeah, life can be a little bit mundane and everyday, but it's what can we do that's going to bring a little bit of beauty into your day, a little bit of celebration. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but it's like you're in life anyway. Why not use it to the best of your advantage? And then from my perspective, I suppose it's mostly health promoting rituals as well. So it's a reminder for me to actually do the action. So by making it beautiful and creating these little micro rituals added together to perhaps create a bigger ritual, I'm also craving how that makes me feel. So then I'm more likely to keep reaching for it.
Yeah, I love what you just said then about the craving of it. And it's also about taking habitual subconscious actions where they're happening automatically, but our conscious mind is either in the past or in the future, right? So by creating a mindful moment with your habits, you're creating a ritual with your actions. It's bringing your mind and your energy and your focus into the present moment, which is all we have, right? That's all we have. If you spend your time thinking about what you've got on for the day or what you're doing yesterday, then the present moment is just, it's gone. And we're unable to actually enjoy it. So if we have these habits that we already have, like a coffee or a water, or, taking some time to just sit and relax, we may as well give it meaning. We may as well add in intention, and allow it to bring us into the present moment and actually enjoy what we're doing, so that we can really crave those moments every day. So micro rituals it's just a way of reconsidering what you're already doing and giving it meaning. So creating a ceremony out of it. If you're going to sit down and have your coffee and scroll through your phone, why not make it ceremonial? Why not make it a ritual? Why not make it mindful and bring yourself into the present moment and really anchor yourself in and think, okay, like, how am I feeling today? What do I need today? What am I grateful for? Or, how good is this sunshine? Or how great is this coffee? Or, enjoying that rush of caffeine as it hits the bloodstream and really soaking it in.
When you've got bliss powder in it and it helps with the uptake of caffeine.
Yes. Yes. So it's not so boop. And you can sort of like habit stack. So you can, add on something else like your bliss powder. You can also light a bit of Palo Santo, or hold your crystal, or pull a card, or add something else onto it that's going to enrich that present moment and add value to that present moment. What was that?
You're doing all of that. That's
Yeah.
pretty much my morning ritual. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
we've got the coffee and then the
Tick,
crystals
tick,
and
tick.
then the Palo Santo and then the gratitude and then the this. And that's the thing. It makes it more. I love what you're talking about there. It makes it a mindful moment. Like it doesn't have to be a big breath work or meditation or an hour-long yoga class to have a mindful experience. It really is
No.
the small things tangible.
And also you're worth it. Aren't you worth that moment to yourself? Aren't you worth the present moment being fully present in? Otherwise, you're giving up your energy to what? Somebody else, something that hasn't happened yet, something that happened a long time ago. Life is short, and soak yourself in every second and make it something that's going to add value to your life and to your day. Otherwise, it's a waste.
Absolutely. And I think what I wanted to say on that is what I see with, I mean, everyone in the world essentially, but also like it was such a big flag for me when I worked in corporate, but really for everybody. We put off our happiness for tomorrow. We put off our happiness for the weekend. We put off our happiness for the holiday. We put off our happiness until we're wealthier or we are skinnier or we have a good wardrobe or our hair looks better or whatever it is. But where's life? Like this is life. That's the thing. And that's why for me, it's bringing those moments in and going, but life is these little moments, and who's to say that when you get on holiday or you fit your jeans or whatever it is, that it's going to be any different if you can't be in it now.
I heard something really interesting on a podcast last week. It was when you're 50, you would trade in all of the money that you've earned, all of the boxes that you've ticked to go back to when you were 30, as an example. So therefore, everything that you're focusing on now is going to be worthless one day to you. And the only thing you really have is the present moment. So if you're, like you said, looking for the outside or, when I have this, when this happens, it'll never end. It will never, ever end.
It's like handbags, right? You get one, you want another one. If
Yeah.
that's the mindset. I mean, and I think that's gorgeous. And interestingly, I'm 45 and I almost think I'm the opposite, or I'm trying to be, I suppose, in that you actually couldn't pay me to go back to my younger self because I wasn't this great. I didn't understand the concept of making yourself happy. I was, and there's so many reasons, and it's brought me here to be able to support others to understand this. But it's like the sense of self and enjoyment that I feel now is far superior to anything I felt at a younger age. So, yeah.
Yeah,
It's an upgrade of appreciation.
Yeah, you sort of want to take the wisdom from now and plug it in earlier.
Yeah,